y'all, we have been working so hard up in this kitchen. We have been shucking corn and creaming corn and pickling okra and making sweet pickles with cucumbers, and we've just been working, haven't we? I know, putting up peas. So I just want us to relax today together, and we're just gonna make a sweet treat. And this one's quick. It is called a quick pineapple bread, and you can add some options to it to make it not just pineapple, and it's so delicious. And I just want to share it with y'all because we all deserve a sweet treat every once in a while, right? Yeah, every once in a while. So we're going to start today with 2 cups of all-purpose flour. And I know y'all are going to say, can you use self-rising? I think you could. I sure do. I just keep all-purpose, honestly. That way I know how much salt or baking soda or baking powder I'm putting into a recipe. And it won't expire on me as quickly as the leavening agents in the self-rising. So that's just a preference, really, just because my mama raised me on all-purpose flour. If you want to know the truth, that's just what I'm used to. So 2 cups of that, 1 cup of granulated sugar. Go down in my canning kitchen, so my sink's just right here. I love that. I can just pop it in there. We got 1 teaspoon of baking soda. Okay, I want to make sure to tell you the right one. Baking soda, make sure it's not expired, okay? And then 1/2 teaspoon of salt. And I always take a whisk and I just mix it in really well, because if you start adding wet ingredients, it'll clump that baking soda or baking powder if you're using it, or your salt, and you don't want that, right? It'll stay that way and somebody will get that bite. And it's always not me, it's always John Murray, okay? So yeah, that happened one time on cornbread, and I learned my lesson. Yes, I did. Okay, that's nice and whisked. And now I'm just going to set that to the side just for a second. I'm going to start with a larger container, but it's 1/2 cup of coconut oil. We're down in the canning kitchen, and this is all I have down here is coconut oil that I keep in the refrigerator so it stays nice and fresh. You can use vegetable oil, corn oil, whatever kind of oil you want to, okay? So 1/2 cup of that. Into that I'm going to add 2 eggs, 1 teaspoon of vanilla. And y'all, I love, you don't even have to get out a measure for your vanilla. Somehow or another, and I grew up doing this as a kid, so I didn't even realize, like, it's just one of those things you think everybody knows. You know what I'm talking about? But the cap on a vanilla is 1 teaspoon of vanilla. It truly is. Do y'all believe me? Try it out, okay? So you don't even have to get a measuring spoon. I need to do a little quick real short on that, don't I? Because it's really cool. You don't have to have a measure. Okay, into that is pineapple quick bread, right? You see how it's quick. We are using the baking soda to rise it and the eggs, and we're not relying on yeast. So yay! I need quick, right? I know. I'm always so busy I don't have time for all the other. Although I love doing the yeast. This is 8 ounces with the juice, crushed pineapple with the juice, okay? Going right in there. I love that. And you know that juice is just going to permeate all throughout that bread. And oh, it's going to taste so very good, isn't it? I'm just going to scramble my eggs a little bit. And we're not finished. We've got some options to go in here. And I say yes to all the options. Okay, now we're going to pour our wet ingredients right here into our dry. It's the weekend, y'all, and I had somebody tell me years ago, weekend calories don't count. And I thought, oh, I just love that. But sometimes we just got to treat ourselves a little bit, don't we? Yeah, we do. This one I'm going to put in a loaf pan today. A larger loaf pan. A 9-inch, I believe it is, but you could do it in small little loaves and make it a present, a little treat to share with your neighbor, or just slice your big loaf, right? Right. This is a no-stress meal. Y'all see I'm just mixing it up just like that. You don't have to mix. Just get your dry into your wet is all you got to do. And now here's our options. Chopped pecans or walnuts. Yes. My answer is yes to that option. And 1/2 cup of coconut. John loves, I'm very fortunate about this. So 1/2 cup of coconut. yes on that option as well. Yummy, yummy. I really don't know what to call this bread. You know, you could make it your own recipe, couldn't you? Yeah, just use the basis and add whatever little flavorings you want. So I think I'm just gonna call it pineapple quick bread because these others are options, but you could tropical quick bread, anything. Anything you want, right? Y'all see the batter's kind of thick. My oven is on 350 degrees down here in the canning kitchen. And y'all, the reason why I said down here in the canning kitchen, because it's a gas oven and it's really hot. Like, it cooks really quickly. This is going to go somewhere between 50 to 60 minutes. But if you have just a regular conventional electric oven, I guess I should say, it may go an hour 15 minutes, okay? But this little oven down here, I mean, it's ready. It's ready to roll, rock and roll. Yes, it is. But how you know is within the hour, just stick a toothpick right in the middle, insert it in the middle of this loaf, and if it comes out pretty clean or just crummy little toothpick, then it is ready. Oh, it smells caramelized already, just that pineapple. Can you imagine what this is going to taste like? I know. I can too. I think you could do this with many things. Maybe some strawberries. Y'all see I have strawberries. We're going to do that on a whole other video. All right. I'll see y'all when this comes out of the oven. Do you see? Is that not glorious? It smells so good. I did put a toothpick in the middle and it came out clean. I'm going to let it cool for about 10 minutes and this, I'm going to turn it out. You know we're going to taste it. Okay, y'all, we are to the fun part. I've been taking pictures of it. I had to get it all pretty, and y'all, I'm not going to lie to you. I painted a little butter on the top of it to make it kind of shiny. Do y'all see that little shine? Yeah, because in the pictures I've seen of it before, it looks like that. So, you know, I got to make it pretty where y'all want to see and watch and eat it, right? But y'all, seriously, it is so good. So this is our favorite part. We're about to taste it. Yes, we are. It's been cooling 10 minutes in the loaf pan, and then it came right out, just pretty as you please, okay? Onto this plate. Yum. The thing about this bread is it's bread, okay? It is not cake, so it's not sweet. It is perfect with a cup of coffee or a glass of tea or a cup of hot tea. So very good, y'all. It's got the pineapple chunks in it. That's your sweetness in it. Like, you don't taste the sugar, I guess is what I'm trying to say. It just tastes like bread with some pineapple and just the tiniest bit of coconut and a little crunch from the pecans. It is so good. You could actually make it a little glaze if you wanted to put on top and sweeten it a little bit. But I love it just like that. John and I like something that's not just overly sweet as a little snack sometimes. And sometimes, y'all, I picked up this crushed pineapple. I got the small can for this bread out of my pantry. And I saw this big can. Well, I saw this cake on the back of it. It's a stacked cake you make from an angel food cake. You can store buy it. You can buy a box. We're going to do it homemade. And it's got a pineapple filling in the middle. It looks so good and so cool and so refreshing. So, I'm my own worst enemy. Now, I'm going to get cleaned up, finish this, and I'm going to do another video, and we're going to make that cake. We're going to do a homemade angel food cake. So, I'll see y'all on that video. Excuse my mess. I'm getting ready to make another video with y'all. It's going to be yummy goodness. But, I just made this. and I've wrapped it up. But John Murray, you got through with your rat killing, didn't you?
I did.
And so you gonna come down here and taste it.
I knew you'd been down here a while. I was like, yeah, she done cooked something good in there. I got to go see what it is.
With options. Okay, darling, let me cut you a pretty piece.
I don't know about that corner right there.
Well, that corner piece is gonna be dry, right? You just want that corner piece.
Whatever you say, babe.
You take the corner piece to the house. All right, remember this is bread, so it's not real sweet, but it's got pineapple and coconut and pecans in it. And just imagine with a cup of coffee.
I just drank some coffee. That'll really be good with some coffee.
See you on the next video. Okay, you taking the end piece, baby?
The end piece won't wait. Yes, it is.
You take both of them.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, supper's gonna be a while anyway, so.
Yeah, it is.